In this installment, we're going to be going over the MLB bet slate for Monday, September 2nd. Let's get into it. Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Chef D, and I'm here to bring you the winning ingredients for our Monday, September 2nd MLB slate we got going on. But before we deep dive into that, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and Twitter at MetsNetJustD. Don't forget about that TikTok at Chef_D91. And don't forget about that Patreon. Right now at the homepage of the YouTube channel, currently at 8.26 thousand subscribers. This is the road to 10K, and we are well on our way because you guys are showing up each and every single day. All right, if you're already subscribed, continue to like and comment. That helps the YouTube algorithm so we can grow to a much broader audience. All right, now for that Patreon, we had an okay day on Sunday, a little bit of up and down here. We did go 1 out of 3 on the community parlays. The parlay that came through was the San Diego Padres and the Guardians. The top play was the Guardians of the day, and that came in at a plus 207. We hit there, and that was triple your money on that particular parlay. For the Monday slate, I will be dropping probably 2 parlays. So if you want to get connected, you sign up right now for that Patreon. That link is provided down below. Also, what you'll see in there, I reposted the MLB futures, and then we will be getting ready for football. It is right around the corner, and then switching over to the football videos will happen on Wednesday, okay? I will be previewing the Thursday game on Wednesday, okay? I might do both. It's probably 2 of them. It'll probably be the Thursday game and the game between the Philadelphia Eagles and Green Bay Packers. I'll probably put both of those in one video, okay? So get signed up right now. That link provided down below for the Patreon. Also, the bet stamp link is provided down below as well for more free bets when you click on that link. I'm so excited to announce I have partnered with BetStamp and Sign Up Expert to provide you guys with an easier way to sign up with any sportsbook in your area. If you go to the link in the description down below, you will be directed to this page you see here. It automatically displays all available sportsbooks in your area plus their current promotions. For example, you could take the plays given in this video and apply it to any other sportsbooks you don't currently have and reap the rewards. Now let's get into the slate. First game up in Citi Field, we have the New York Mets 73-64 going against the Boston Red Sox 70-67. Looking at the Mets here on the odds, minus 125 as home favorites with the comeback of the Red Sox at a plus 105. Total runs set at 8. Public bet percentage here, 73% of the bets, 95% of the money on the Mets here. For the total runs, we have 80% of the bets and 78% of the money here on the over of 8 total runs, all right? Starting pitching matchup here, Brayan Bello, 12-6 with a 4.66 ERA. Going up against Luis Severino here, who's having a bounce-back season, 9-6 with a 3.96 ERA, all right? Severino here, very familiar with this Boston team because he used to pitch for the Yankees. He has very good BVP against the Red Sox. And this year, he pitches better at home for the New York Mets. So you're getting a double positive here. A 3.13 ERA at home with a very low whip and average to both lefties and righties. The only issue for Severino has been righty power. The home run per 9 is low at a 1.06, okay? Brayan Bello, on the other end, has had some struggles here, and it's mainly against lefties, all right? 4.39 ERA on the road. Brayan Bello was struggling a little bit more earlier in the season. He still has those hiccups here and there. And the main key ingredient here is left-handed bats when you have Brayan Bello on the mound. Like I said, he's been dominant versus righties, but lefties, a 2.23 home run per 9, a 10% walk rate, a 273 batting average, and a 1.58 whip. He will see 4 to 5 lefties here in the New York Mets lineup. So that's going to be where they are going to attack the Red Sox and Brayan Bello. I'm probably going to be seeing a strong performance with Severino when he's at home. You're seeing a big difference with Severino starts when he's at home and when he's on the road, all right? Just looking at his game log, as you can see, the last past couple games, with him on the road. He had 4 games on the road already in August. That's where he's given up 4 earned runs, 4 earned runs, and 4 earned runs. The one game that he was home, it was the Marlins, but he did a complete game. 8 strikeouts. All right, I'm telling you, it was night and day with Luis Severino. So for this game here, we're going with the Mets on the money line, and I like the under on the total of 8. In Oakland Coliseum here, we have the Oakland A's 59-78 going against the Seattle Mariners 69-68. For the current odds, Mariners are minus 140 on the money line with the comeback of the Athletics at a plus 115. Total runs set at 7.5. Public bet percentage here, 81% of the bets, 91% of the money towards the side of the Mariners. For the total runs, 82% of the bets, 74% of the money for the over 7.5. Pitching matchup here, Logan Gilbert, 7-10 with a 3.09 ERA. Going up against rookie here, Osvaldo Bido. Well, not rookie, but youngster here, Osvaldo Bido, 5-3 with a 3.21 ERA. This is a phenomenal pitching matchup we got here. Logan Gilbert has been phenomenal for the Seattle Mariners all season long with a very strong road ERA with a 3.81. His only blemish is going to be lefties. It's nothing egregious, but it is a little bit of a cause of concern if the Athletics going to have a chance to win versus lefties in the power department. A 1.13 home run per 9, a very low average at 247, and a whip at 1.18. He's only going to see 3 lefties, so that's going to be the positive here. Majority of the time, he's going to be dominant against righties, and that's the majority of this lineup of the A's. Osvaldo Bido, on the other hand, has been absolutely phenomenal. Him and JP Sears are the studs of this Oakland A's rotation here, and I think Bido is just another step above JP Sears. And he has a 3.03 ERA at home. And a low whip and average to both lefties and righties. The only blemish with Bido is the walk rate to lefties and righties. A 13% walk rate to lefties and a 10% walk rate to righties. All right, that's only the cause of concern here. I'm loving the total on the under of 7.5, which I think this is going to be a pitching duel. And we're going to go with the Athletics as underdogs. Home dogs here. Their better pitcher on the mound. Give me Osvaldo Bido and the Athletics plus money here at plus 115 and the under 7.5. In Tropicana Field here, we have the Tampa Bay Rays 67-69 going against the Minnesota Twins 74-62. Looking at the current odds here, Twins are road favorites slightly, minus 115 for the Twins with the comeback of the Rays at a minus 105. Total runs set at 8. All right, public bet percentage here, 66% of the bets on Minnesota and 60% of the money is on the Minnesota Twins as well. For the total runs, 88% towards the over and 87% of the money towards the over. Pitching matchup here, super consistent. Simeon, Woods, Richardson, 5-3 with a 3.85 ERA. Going against Zach Littell, 5-8 with a 3.89 ERA. Zach Littell is usually a guy we attack on the road, but at home, he's a much better pitcher, all right? Totally night and day, 2.84 ERA at home, a low whip and average to both lefties and righties. He just has that home run ball problem, okay? And that's going to be scary going against this Twins lineup here that has a lot of power. Versus lefties, a 1.06 home run per 9, and versus righties, a 1.34 home run per 9. In a game previously earlier in the season against the Twins, 5 innings pitched, 2 earned runs, 5 strikeouts, and 2 walks. One of those runs was the home run ball, okay? For Woods Richardson, he's been solid. In total, on the road, a little bit worse, 4.06 ERA. His issue is going to be against righty bats here. A 1.76 home run per 9, a 294 batting average, and a 1.30 whip. He already faced this team here in the Tampa Bay Rays earlier this season. That was 6 innings pitched, 2 earned runs, and 6 strikeouts. So a good performance by him and Zach Littell as well, all right? So we're watching out for some home run balls on both sides here. I'm going to have to lean with the Twins and Simeon Woods Richardson. I trust him a little bit more, and I trust his offense more of the Minnesota Twins. Tampa Bay Rays have been decimated offensively, especially after losing Randy Arozarena as well. So give me the Twins on the money line, and for the total, give me the under on the 8 runs. Next up in Chase Field here, Arizona Diamondbacks 77 and 60. Going against the Los Angeles Dodgers, 82 and 55. Current odds here, Dodgers are road favorites, minus 145, with the comeback of the Arizona Diamondbacks at a plus 120. Total runs set at 8.5. For the public bet percentage, 87% of the bets, 91% of the money towards the LA Dodgers money line. For the total runs, 57% of the bets, 62% of the money towards the over 8.5. Very tightly contested here with the bets and percentage of money on the total. Pitching matchup here, Jack Flaherty, 10 and 6 with a 3.07 ERA. Going against Eduardo Rodriguez, 2 wins, 0 losses, 5.06 ERA. All right, Jack Flaherty is what the Dodgers went out and traded for their ace here, okay? They wanted to solidify this rotation despite the fact they had so many injuries. They got their guy in Flaherty. He has been phenomenal before on the Tigers, and he has been very good with the Dodgers as of late with his new team. Eduardo Rodriguez, on the other hand, has been with AAA. Red Sox has given up on him, and he has a propensity to give up runs in Arizona. I told you many times before, Chase Field is offensive-minded, and this does not bode well for this lefty pitcher here where the Dodgers smash lefties, top 5 in the league, all right? So, for Rodriguez, 6.97 ERA at home, and he struggles against righties, all right? A 1.17 home run per 9, a 3.24 batting average, and a 1.57 whip. This is going to be a clean sweep here for the Dodgers. Give me the Dodgers on the money line. Dodgers minus 1.5, and the over on the total of 8.5. Next up, in Great American Small Park here, Cincinnati Reds 65 and 73, going against the Houston Astros 75 and 62. Astros road favorites, minus 150 on the money line, with the comeback of the Reds at a plus 125. Total runs set at 9.5. Public bet percentage here, 95% of the bets, 96% of the money on the side of the Astros. For the total run, 69% of the bets, 71% of the money towards the over 9.5. Starting pitching matchup here, Justin Verlander, 3 and 4 with a 4.16 ERA. Going up against Julian Aguirre, 1 and 0 with a 6.43 ERA. So now, Justin Verlander has been okay this year, all right? Much better on the road, surprisingly, with a 3.77 ERA. He, right now at this age, he's 41 years old. He doesn't have the same stuff as before, and he's more susceptible to the home run ball now since he has become the more aged pitcher here. Versus lefties, a 1.40 home run per 9, and against righties, a 1.38 home run per 9. And you're going to be talking about that you're in Cincinnati, Great American Small Park. So the over is looking really good here because I'm foreseeing some home runs given up by Verlander. And Julian here has struggled mightily in totality. It does not matter. If we're looking at his numbers versus lefties, a 4.91 home run per 9, a 3.33 batting average, and a 1.69 whip to lefties. And then righties is just as bad, a 1.35 home run per 9, a 300 batting average, and a 1.50 whip. So, love the over on the 9.5 for the total. I'm writing this down right now for you guys. Over 9.5. And obviously, we're going to be going with the Astros. Despite the fact I do see Verlander giving up some home runs, I just see that Julian Aguirre being recently called up, he is not ready for the majors. And this Astros lineup here should be able to put plenty of runs up on him and this bullpen. So, Astros on the money line and over 9.5. In Kauffman Stadium here, we have the Kansas City Royals 75 and 63 going against the Cleveland Guardians 78 and 59. For the Royals, home favorites minus 115 slightly, with the comeback of the Guardians at a minus 105. Total run set at 8.5. For the public bet percentage here, 79% of the bets, 82% of the money towards the Royals. And for the total runs, 86% of the bets and 77% of the money towards the over 8.5. Starting pitching matchup here, Gavin Williams, 2 and 7 with a 4.99 ERA. He's recently come back from injury. Going against Michael Walker, who's been super consistent, very surprising for the Kansas City Royals, and has been their third best pitcher here in this rotation. All right, 11 and 6 with a 3.50 ERA. Now for Michael Walker, at home, a 3.13 home ERA. His issue is going to be power against righties in this Cleveland Guardians lineup with a 1.11 home run per 9. He just faced this team here in the Guardians and struggled. 6 innings pitched, 5 earned runs, 1 home run, and 7 strikeouts. Before then, he faced him one more time, 5 innings pitched, 1 earned run, and 6 strikeouts. So we got a good performance and a bad performance from Milwaukee here. Just to let you guys know, Gavin Williams, he has severe home road splits. He struggles at home in Cleveland, but pitches totally different on the road. Looking at his ERA, it's a 3.03 ERA on the road. He has dominated lefties. He's going to have to struggle against righties as well, similar to Michael Wacha, giving up some home runs with a 1.38 home run per 9 and an 11% walk rate. All right, he just faced this team as well in the Royals. It was 5 2/3 innings pitched, 2 earned runs, 1 home run, and 6 strikeouts. So this game here, we have 1 good performance, 1 bad performance from Wacha. Gavin Williams was pretty solid against the Royals, and that was at home where he tends to struggle. So he pitches better on the road here. I'm going to be leaning with the side with the better offense, and I think Gavin Williams is the better pitcher on the road in this scenario. And I think he's working back up to his potential of what he was last year. All right, so give me the Guardians as underdogs, -105 on that money line. For the total, I'm going to be leaning towards the under 8.5. I do think this is going to be a pitching duel for both guys. I don't expect my Wacha to get tattooed, but I do expect this lineup to get to him, all right? And Gavin Williams on the road should be fine. So Guardians on the money line and the under 8.5. Next up, in American Family Field, we have the Milwaukee Brewers 80-57 going against the St. Louis Cardinals 69-68. Brewers on the money line -175 with the comeback of the Cardinals at a +145. Total runs set at 8. For the public bet percentage here, we have the 87% of the bets towards Milwaukee and 93% of the money towards Milwaukee for the total runs, 90% of the bets and 87% of the money towards the over 8 runs. All right. Pitching matchup here, Andre Pallante 6-6 with a 3.80 ERA. Going against Freddie Peralta 9-7 and 3.70 ERA. So we have the ace here for the Milwaukee Brewers and Peralta, and he's in a pretty good spot here. All right. Low whip and average to both lefties and righties. His only issue is the home run ball. Versus lefties, a 1.50 home run per 9, and righties, a 1.69 home run per 9. He's already faced this team here in the St. Louis Cardinals 3 times. In those 3 games, he's only given up 3 earned runs, okay? So that is 17 innings pitched, only 3 earned runs, and he has striking them out for the total of 17 times. So he's had great performances against the Cardinals here. I love him in this situation. Pallante, if you're looking at his numbers in totality, he pitches better on the road with a 2.66 ERA on the road. Righties are giving him trouble in the walk department, 10% walk rate, and a whip at 1.50. The cause of concern here is the BVP. He's faced this Milwaukee team here with 30 at-bats, and he has been getting absolutely lit up. Giving up a 400 batting average, 1 home run, 8 RBIs, and 30 at-bats. So I think that this coincides on how strong this Milwaukee's offense is, and Pallante does have some hiccups here, and I think those issues at home will be brought over on the road here, going up against this Brewers team that is elite in scoring runs. So give me the Brewers on the money line at -175. Give me Brewers to cover the spread at -1.5. And for the over-under, I'm going to lean towards the over 8 total runs in this particular game here. All right, these are going to be our plays for the Monday slate for Labor Day. Let me know in that comment section down below. Do you agree? Do you disagree? What are going to be our props and plays for Monday? We can definitely debate about that down below. Also, if you want to sign up for the Patreon, remember, you get access to daily bets, future bets, and access to that group chat that's going off 24/7. Like I said before, guy in there the other day, $50 parlay. He posted it to everyone, all right? Everyone early in the morning. It was a 7-leg parlay. He hit it for over $3,500. All right, so you sign up right now for that Patreon. You get access to the group chat, future bets, and my daily bets. Plus, down below in the description section will be the link to the Bet Stamp article, and you'll be getting more free plays there, all right? Thank you guys for tuning in. This is your boy, Chef D. I'll be back very soon. Peace out.